you, Deb, for that lovely welcome, and thank you so much everybody for inviting me here today. It truly is an honour to be in the presence of so many amazing and dynamic women, and men, of course. Mainly, that's why we're here. And just to add, because I have to, and a point of principle, reinforce how proud I am to be from Dublin. So, if anyone wants to say anything, you can talk to me afterwards. Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, I'm delighted to be here this evening and to be celebrating the amazing contributions of so many impressive Irish Australian women. So congratulations to all the award recipients here tonight. This evening is just another one of those events that just reinforces how lucky I am to have the job that I do. And it's such a privilege to be here and to serve in a city and a country with such a strong Irish Australian community. But that's something that doesn't happen by accident. It happens because of the invaluable contribution that members of this wonderfully dynamic community make to practically every aspect of Australian society. With millions of people of Irish heritage all over the globe, events like this remind us of how far Irish communities abroad have come, from often very humble beginnings in very difficult circumstances, to making a significant contribution to every aspect of their host country's life. And there is no part of life in Australia that has not had the benefit of some small, or in a lot of cases, very large Irish influence. Irish Australian women have been to the forefront of that influence, and it is only right that the huge contribution of women to every aspect of society is valued and commended. Too often it is taken for granted and unacknowledged, and it is essential that we show our contemporaries and the generation of Irish Australian women and men who are coming up after us that their contributions and their successes are just as important and just as impactful as anybody else's. And the Irish government will continue to seek ways in which it can deepen and strengthen Ireland's links with these wonderfully dynamic Irish communities abroad, particularly here in Australia. We have the Emigrant Support Programme, which provides funding to hundreds of Irish organisations around the world, including several here in New South Wales, a dedicated Minister for the Diaspora, and we have published Global Ireland's Diaspora Policy, which recognises that Ireland has a unique and important relationship with its diaspora that must be nurtured and developed. Last year we held a civic forum and a Global Irish Economic Forum in Dublin Castle, and also, very importantly, we did not forget the parliamentarians and the politicians. Minister Deanahan also convened a meeting in Ireland of all global parliamentarians with Irish heritage to discuss ways in which the government can strengthen its links with Irish parliamentary and friendship groups around the world. This event this evening could not come at a more apt time. We are now in the 4th and 5th year of what we call in Ireland a decade of centenaries, which are marking the key events of a decade that shaped the last 100 years of Irish life. And this year, very especially, we mark the centenary of the 1916 Rising. And the Ireland 2016 programme will include national and international events drawing inspiration from the ideals of 1916 and events at that time. And along with the Embassy in Canberra, we are currently developing a programme of events to mark the centenary across Australia, and will include academic symposiums, musical and theatrical performances, exhibitions and film. And of course, women played a very vital role at every level in the events of the Rising, from protecting their families during that tumultuous week, to directing military operations, such as Countess Markievicz, who I'm sure you all know went on to become the first woman elected to the House of Commons, even though she didn't take her seat. And we are ensuring that these roles are acknowledged. Here in Sydney, we are going to have a specific event that marks the role of women in the Rising, so I hope that you will all join us there. Details of this event and all the events that we're going to be supporting will be on the Consul's Embassy's websites, and I hope that many of you here tonight will be able to join us in some of those. But I know that we're here for something far more important than listening to myself, so I won't delay the event any further. Congratulations again to all those who are receiving awards tonight, and congratulations to the organisers of tonight's very, very important event. Gurf Míle Maith.